Today we're going to be working on this camper. I need to get it ready to sell. Oh, buddy. All right, so we bought this camper after our house burned down, and a couple of my kids lived in it, and has a slide out right there. And we don't need it anymore. It's been sitting here for a little bit, and I just need to sell it. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to prep it to sell. It just needs it doesn't need much, but it needs done. So bring you inside and I'll show you some of the projects I'm going to do. There's not much that needs done on the outside. I could list off a few things. Outlet cover. I need to put another propane tank in, put the cover on, and replace one of the propane tank lines. I have all that. I'll probably replace the battery when I sell it because it's old and moldy. I'm going to reseal the roof when it's not cold and rainy. I should have done it yesterday. It was 80 degrees. But this is the inside. Let me see if I can get a better view. It has 2 bunks. It has a bathroom. Here's the main, the master, I guess, the main bedroom. Here's the pull-out couch. I got it kind of tipped up. They can turn into a bed. So before before my 2 kids lived in here, we used it. My wife needed an office, so I turned it into an office. But there was water damage. It used to be like a sit around dinette with the table. I'm a small guy and I don't like those because I can never fit in them, and it's always too tight, and I'd rather just get a table or whatever. Regardless, I fixed the water damage that was coming down this wall from this slide-in. I repaired the roof, got it all sealed and fixed. Either way, I cleared out this area, put flooring down, and I put dry erase board right there so she could write like her to-do list. Finishing this top, so I need to caulk and paint all this. I'll caulk and paint the couch, and I'll put a top on this little divider that I built. That's pretty much. That's not all the projects. It's lost a lot of little projects, like the bathroom needs cleaned, but it's a bathroom. So that's what I'm going to be working on. Get this done, and yeah, that's my project for the day. Hey, if you watched the video this far, can you please subscribe? That'd make my day. And like and comment if you want to. I appreciate that. Thank you. Alright, so today we're here to fix the stabilizer jacks on this RV. Man, they haven't worked since I bought it. I think it worked once. And there's a front and there's a back one. I have never took the time just to look at it. I thought it was a fuse issue because when I first bought it, I think one worked and then they both stopped working. I'm like, oh, well, that sucks. But me thinking I had no time, I didn't worry about fixing it. But this is also a lesson to use waterproof connectors. Okay, so I'm going to bring you inside. I'm going to show you the control panel for them, where the fuses are. All right, so there's a control panel that works your slide, your front jack, and your outriggers if they're electronic. They all look the same. They all look like this. They all have fuses, and it's usually behind some panel in the kitchen. This is in the closet, as you can see. It wasn't too hard to find, and I could pull it right out to have access to it. But let me show you that I checked it. All the fuses work. Or I checked the panel. All the fuses are good. So let me show you the actual issue. We took the wires out of the sheath, and we got 2 corroded wires that just came right off. I don't know if this one's corroded or not, but it came out of the butt connector. I hate these butt connectors with a passion because this always happens. They're not waterproof, and you put them outside and they corrode just like that. I'm going to say 95% of the industry uses them, and they suck. Same thing on the front one. That corroded right off. I'm going to have to get some wire and some solder and get these repaired. But you can see this is the button for the front one. Same thing on the back. So we got the outriggers fixed. We got them all repaired, taped up. I used solder, and then I used heat shrink, and then I taped up everything, and then I taped up the wire loom. And you can see they work now. One side works at a time until it evens out. But yeah, the front and back work now, so this problem is fixed. You want to see something gross? So I'm cleaning out this RV, getting it prepped to sell, and I'm going through the stove, making sure it all works. I can't get the oven to work. That's another story. But I'm taking it apart to fix one of the valves, and this is why you should, I don't know, attempt to clean things, or this is why you should clean things thoroughly, because this is disgusting. I'll show you. So, look at that. It's like noodles or something. I don't know. Spaghetti? Yeah, because there's some uncooked ones right here. Yeah, a mess. Ew. Oh, but it's gross. Like, it took 3 screws to take that top off, and now you can like shop vac it out and clean it, because this is gross. Just clean your stuff, guys. Another day, another project. So I ran into this a lot when we were living full time in our fifth wheel. The door, you go to shut it and it just bounces right back, like it's not aligned or something. You have to shut it very hard or else it's not gonna latch. Like this one, I'm having this issue. That. I go to shut the door and it just bounces back. Like, if you swing it really hard, it's gonna shut or not. So I tried everything as far as, I thought my door was out of line. I thought the screen door was keeping it from shutting. I did everything except for grease the latch. My uncle's like, just grease the latch. He did it on his, it shut, it worked perfectly. I'm like, that's not gonna work on mine. Like mine's like out of, like, I thought my frame was out of whack or something. I'm like, it's not gonna work. He sprayed a little lithium grease on there. Perfect. Like, I'm like, I've been fighting this for almost a year, and you tell me you just did that and it works? So I'm religious about it now. So I got lithium grease. You don't have to use a whole bunch, but you want to get it in there. Now also, I'll spray some along here, but now I can just gently shut the door and it'll shut. And because that grease will wear out, just re-grease it. It's that simple, and it took someone else from convincing me that was the problem, but that was the problem, and now I know how to fix it. Now you do too. Whew. One of the last projects I have left is painting. See that I've taped up everything. The only thing I'm painting is the interior walls of this slide. I'm gonna paint the wood, I'm gonna paint that divider, but I'm not gonna paint the ceiling. I'm doing as little as possible so I can get it done. Let's get some paint on the walls and go from there. All right, I got the first coat on. So we'll let this dry and I'll put the second coat on. Got the paint done. Gotta do a few touch-ups, but yeah, I'm pretty much done with it. So we can start putting this thing together. But P-traps, drain, clean your P-traps out, because this is what's in them. It's pretty gross. So, and I got a piece of wood that's fat, juicy, and wet right here. Bam! We're gonna cut it down and fit it to size, and we're gonna stain and seal it. I didn't bring my schmancy speed square, so we're gonna have to use this kitty kitty. Let's get this piece of wood sanded, the type you're never gonna forget. That almost sanded so good it made me throw up a set. We got this sexy red color here. Pretty nice. Let's get it stapled down. Alright. Those nails just go in and out, you know what I mean? Duct tape fixes a lot of things. This ain't one of them. So, on to another project. My tub is cracked around the drain, and it's like a $300, it's like a, I say it's a tub. It's like a shower pan slash tub. Is the crack. I don't know if you can see that, but it's cracked right there and cracked around here. It's like $300 for a fiberglass tub that's probably going to crack again. So I bought a fiberglass repair kit, and I am going to attempt to take it out and repair it. All right, I got the tub out. I'll kind of show you it. It's cracked right there. It's cracked right here. Also cracked on the front edge right here. Someone tried to repair the leak. Obviously, we know that's not going to work. Duct tape fixes a lot of things. This ain't one of them. All right, so we got the resin mixed. I laid a coat down, and then I laid the fiberglass mat on top of that. And now we just have to let it dry. I don't know why. All right. I've worked with fiberglass a little bit. I'm not an expert. I'm happy with this repair so far. So. Here's the tub after it. Here's the tub after I did some repairs on it and painted it. Here's the tub after I did some repairs on it and painted it. The repairs aren't, perfect, but they'll work, and I'm sure it won't leak. I don't know. Here's the bottom. Yeah. The bottom was where I was most concerned. I mostly just painted it. But yeah, here we go. Here's the tub after doing some repairs to it and painting it. The paint turned out better than I expected. But there's the repairs on the bottom. You won't even notice them once you just won't notice them. And here's the repairs on the bottom. This is where I was most concerned about, and it doesn't leak anymore, or I'm assuming it doesn't leak. Well, I got the tub replaced. I had forgot to make the end of this video, so that's why you're getting the footage now. But there it is. There it is, installed. That pink stuff's just the antifreeze because I winterized it after I got everything in and complete. So that's it. What it do, baby? All right, we're going to be installing a table right there. Just the typical RV mount tables. So I got some mounts. They're on the couch. I got them from Amazon. Not sponsored. Also, we're going to put it right there. There's the table. There's the table. This is a pretty simple setup, so let's get into it. Table's going to be right here. I know how high it's going to be. All right, so I overthink everything in my life. Well, guess what? I overthought this too. I was like, how am I going to line up the bottom mounts to the top mounts? Like, what am I doing? I was like bringing out a plumb bob and string and I was like, there has to be an easier way. There is. Just mount it on the table and flip the table over and screw it to the floor. Duh. It's simple. How simple was that? I brought a chair to check spacing. This look good. I can eat some. I like this. It's a little. Yeah. I bought the higher legs because I don't know. I could get them faster. All right. I should probably pre-drill these holes because these aren't self-tapping screws. We'll use a mason bit because we do things right around here. I caught you. You were checking me out. Hey, next video I'll wear the short shorts. You know those hoochie daddy shorts? I got you. Yeah! Yeah? Can you imagine yourself in this? Chilling out? Huh? Yeah? I like it. I like it a lot. Should live stream this one day. So I always try to start out with a clean workspace. I'm like, I'm gonna keep it clean. I'm gonna clean up after myself. I never do it. This is what my work area, what it turns into. A pigsty. But guess what? We'll clean it up eventually. I told you I'd get it clean. Look at that. Woo-wee! Slow. It still needs a deep clean, but at least I all got my trash and stuff picked up. Feels good. Almost done. We are done. This is done, and it's all nice and clean. This is the money shot. Yeah. I'm walking around the exterior of this RV to give a perspective of the outside to potential buyers, to show them there's no major defects or anything. And soon I will be going inside and showing the master bedrooms, the main living area, all the work that we've done. It was challenging, but it was a fun little project. And I've already listed this on Marketplace, so once I get this video out, I'll link the Marketplace link. I'm gonna list it for $18,000 starting off. I have $11,000 into it, so hopefully I can make back some of that money. My goal is to make about $5,000 on this RV flip, so I think I can do that.